Starting recording. Okay, we're recording. Hello, everybody. I'm Renzo Mox, and welcome back to another new episode of the Renzo Show. It's been a little while, but I say that every single time because I'm lazy. But today is a very special episode, for we are joined by Toa Niretta from DeviantArt, a good friend of mine and a very talented artist. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Niretta.
Hi.
There you go. That's it. All right. Time to wrap it up. We're good. That's all I needed. Yeah, no, but I promised I was going to have her on for a long time, and I kind of forgot a little bit while I was moving.
That's so forgettable.
No, it was because I was moving, and then I got a job, so I haven't had much time, but I've been off for the last 3 days, so I was like, well, let's just record it like now. So this was the best time to do so, but yeah. So Niretta is from DeviantArt, and why don't you? I ask everyone this just because it's a very basic question. How did you get into Bionicle? Where was your Bionicle Lego start?
Ooh, I've probably told this story a couple times now, but I still have to think it up whenever it's brought up.
That's fine. I asked
a time in between each one
like 50 times. It's fine.
Okay, so well. See, back when me and my brother were little, we had gotten this one Mari set, Holly Mari. That was my brother's first set. And then, of course, years and years later, we found pieces to it when we had started getting into Hero Factory, and we're looking for pieces to build mocks and stuff.
Yeah.
And we found pieces of Holly Mari, and we were just like, oh, well, let's see what more we can find. And oh, hey, it says here on the box, Hero Factory is inspired by Bionicle. Hell, I'm going to look more into that. So I did, and I'm like, wow, Hero Factory's crap. Bionicle's great. No offense to Hero Factory, I still loved it when I was into it.
Right.
But I've definitely grown out of it.
So you weren't even... So you had a one Bionicle set, but you got into Bionicle after Hero Factory already came out. I see. That's sort of what happened with me too. I got into it really late. I think my first Bionicle set was Prydac from 2007 too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then I remember 2008. I only got like Krika and Bittle. I think those are the only ones I got. And then I bought a lot of 2009 sets, and then I really wanted to get all the 2010 sets. But then I was a dumb kid, and I didn't realize that Hero Factory and Bionicle were different things. So every day I would check the website, like Lego.com, to see Bionicle sets, because I didn't know when sets released. So I would just check the website like every day to see if there would be new sets. And then one day the Bionicle website is gone. I'm like, where'd it go? And then it was Hero Factory, and I was like, oh, I just thought it was the same thing. I just thought it had a different name because they looked pretty similar. So I was like, okay. So I just went ahead and bought a bunch of Hero Factory sets, and I actually like the first wave of Hero Factory quite a lot.
Yeah, it was a solid line.
But so I guess everyone sort of knows you for being the artist of the Hapori. You do all the Hapori doodles and stuff like that. So I guess the biggest question would be what inspired you to start, doodling, what keeps you being an artist, I suppose. Now that's a life change. That's a philosophy question.
Okay, so I've been drawing since I was really little, like 5 or something. I remember I think one of my first actual drawings that we have photographic evidence of is drawing my family, but it looked like a lot of potatoes with arms and legs.
Yep. I've been there.
Yeah, and then around first grade started doing the stick people, thinned them out a little, but then kind of drew the clothing over them, so it was just like see-through clothing with an outline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it just kind of evolved from there.
That's great. No, I feel like that's what most people, stick people are so easy to draw, and it's it's immediately like the first best place to start. I had a bunch of comics with a bunch of stick men, and that was those were the times of my life. But we always, if you stick to art, your style is going to change over the years quite a lot.
Stick.
But yeah, I don't even know the last time I've drawn a stick person. It's been way too long. But I get people who I'm not an artist by any means. I don't consider myself an artist.
Oh, but you do pretty good caricature style. You've got that down.
Thank you, but I don't consider myself an artist really. I just like drawing on the side. But
Yeah, that's fun too.
some of my friends have been like, they've looked at my drawings and been like, "How do you do that? I can only draw stick people." And for me, it's like physically, I don't know. I can't not. I don't. It's hard for me to even explain. I can't draw like stick people and be like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, like, I mean, each person has their own style, and it develops over time.
It's very true. Your style has changed pretty drastically, actually.
Oh, yes.
First started.
You've seen some of the older works from like middle school and elementary. Whew.
No, but art changes over the years, and your style has recently. Well, I haven't seen. Your newest drawing was the Halloween one, or well, you did a bunch of October ones, or for Halloween. Those were cool, but those were like rough sketches.
Yeah, those are just raw sketches with a pen for like wrapping up Inktober on. Even though October was already over, I just decided that I wanted to do them anyway, so I posted them on
about Inktober. I always forget that it's a thing every October, and then I'm reminded afterwards. Yeah. But hopefully I can do it next year.
Special prompt to them too.
Yeah, well, I would have liked to actually do something for that, but I completely forgot. So
there's always next year.
It's true. There is always next year. But so now I did a little. I don't exactly remember. You joined. We got to tell the story of how we met because it was a long, long time ago. I don't even remember all the details, but.
It's a little fuzzy to me, too.
Yeah, well, I remember you met Kasai way back, like 2016 or something like that, like early 2016.
Or maybe even before that.
I don't think I even... Wow, holy man. But I didn't even know you till I feel like 2017. I feel like that wasn't even...
Like, I first joined DeviantArt in 2015, so I would have to say within that year or the next.
Holy moly. But, so, yeah, but basically I remember, because I was like, hey, there's this person, she does art, or Toa Niretta, and we added you, and I remember it was like, okay, and you did all the Hapori sketches, and those were so cool. I remember I was blown away when I first saw them. Like, I was like, I finally have an avatar, and I was like, holy mackerel. Even if I look back and I'm like, that's not what Renzo looks like. But it was an early sketch, so I still very much appreciate it. And I use that avatar for like everything. That was one of my favorite things for a long time. But then you did new ones, and I really like those ones too.
Yeah, I'm much happier with the newer ones because I actually know the characters more, so it was easy to capture them and their personalities.
Camellia didn't change that much, but that's okay. It's because his appearance only changed a little bit. That's fine. No, but I really do.
He only got rebuilt.
That's true. I really like the new drawings, and I've really liked seeing you grow as an artist throughout the years because it really does inspire. You have a very solid style. I can't draw like you draw. It just, I could never put in that much like effort, and like there's a lot of detail, and I hate detail so much. I can't do stuff.
It's funny because I actually think my style is very simplistic compared to most people that I see that put in uber detail. It's just I can never do that.
There are people who will spend like weeks on one drawing, and I am so impatient, and I cannot do that whatsoever. I'll look. I just want to get it done like right away.
I gotta work. I just do 5-minute sketches.
Yeah. But you still do put in like a lot of little details, and I can't do. I would just I like drawing weird blobby guys with like a face, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
If that's your thing, you know.
Yeah, but
do what you like.
I respect you as an artist quite greatly.
Thanks.
What did you do? And yeah, no, we've done a couple drawing streams and stuff. What? Don't laugh. I think.
I'm sorry, do you not want me to laugh?
No, be deadpan serious the whole time and have no personality and just be like,
Oh,
hey,
I'm sorry, so not be me.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. be not yourself at all during the recording. Just be like,
okay, how is this?
Okay, good. What is your favorite Bionicle set?
I can't do that.
I know, it's too hard. It's too much effort to try to do that.
I know, it's more effort to not be yourself.
More effort to not care.
Yeah.
I think the most important question, though, has to be, what's your favorite color? And this is serious.
Blue.
Yeah, okay, blue.
It's gotta be like sky blue, you know?
Sky blue. That's good. It's because it's always I can imagine, like, I immediately think of certain people with certain colors, and that's the color that I immediately go like, okay, well, that's Niretta's color.
Yeah, that and silver.
That's true.
Obviously.
Thatch's is obviously red. Can't deny that. Ha ha ha!
That's Kasai.
Yep, and Thatch is obviously green.
Yeah.
And Okoto's like red, I guess, too.
Red.
Red and gold, that's true.
And blue.
And orange to some degree. He likes
all
orange.
The colors.
That's true. Every single color. He likes them all. But shoot. So I guess, what is your favorite Bionicle set? This is a key question.
Can I say like which line, not specific set?
Go ahead.
I'm just a big fan of the original, so I gotta say the Toa Niretta. Not really functionality, but just aesthetic and the nostalgia they give.
I can agree. I only have Liwamata, but I've always wanted to get the whole gang.
Yeah, I've got them there on the shelf above me, staring down at me.
That's so
with
cool.
Judging eyes.
Didn't you get them really cheap at Brick Fair or something like that?
No.
I'm thinking
actually, I got them all off of eBay.
Okay, I think I'm thinking of Banu.
You're thinking of the Toa Nuva. I picked a bunch of those up at Brick Fair.
That's great. I mean, every time I look online, specifically Canadian eBay, everything is so expensive. Like, you look for a Bionicle set and it's like $50. Like, you get Ranu or something like that. He's like $50. Like, I don't want to pay $50.
Where are you looking? Because, like,
eBay.
When I look around, I've always found the cheapest, best deals on eBay.
Everyone does. I swear, you and Rangus get the best deals, because Rangus will, like, he finds, like, a whole collection of, like, Vaki or whatever for, like, $5. And I get so jealous. I'm like, how do you find, like, he'll just look up Bionicle and he gets immediately great deals. And I look up Bionicle and I get Metis for $80. And I hate it.
Not worth $80.
No, absolutely not.
He's like worth a penny.
It's like, would you buy a Rahaga for $100? No.
No, they're not even worth it in the first place. Like,
no.
Really, they're so tiny. How is that?
They're tiny, and it doesn't matter that they're sealed because they're just little Rockshis with propeller backs. They're weird.
They're baby Rockshi.
I kind of like them. I want to revamp them one day because they have really weird arms in the movie. They have like stick figure proportions from what I remember. But and then you mentioned that you like Hero Factory, and I like Hero Factory too. What's your favorite Hero Factory line?
Okay. Well, it's gotta be. Well, people are probably gonna not like this, as I don't know why they hate on it so much, but Brain Attack.
I like Brain Attack.
I like Brain Attack, yeah. I think the visor idea was really cool, and they had some really cool looks to them, too.
Why Niretta has the Brain Attack Breeze mask.
Hey, that started it all.
Oh, now she doesn't. Now she has a new mask.
Now she has her custom mask, and oh shoot, I need to actually show it painted, because like nobody in the YouTube community has seen it.
That's right. I forgot about. Wait, no. For some reason I keep thinking that you showed it off at Brick Fair, but you got it later.
Yeah, I got it much later after Brick Fair.
That's right. Okay, so I'll link that video so everyone can go check out. It's a really cool mask. I think you showed it. Where did you show it off? Somewhere painted?
Yeah. On my channel, I posted when I got it an unboxing video.
Right.
But I've only shown it off fully painted on DeviantArt.
Okay. Okay. I can link the DeviantArt post down below if you guys want to
Okay.
take a look at that.
Yeah, I can send you a link to that later.
Okay. Well, Niretta's channel will be linked and everything on the video everywhere,
Hey.
so you guys can see her DeviantArt page because you got. So if you want to see, she's got videos on her channel.
Yes, they exist.
They do exist. Not many videos, but they're there.
Yeah, if
There's.
you want random shorts that make no sense.
It's pretty much whatever you want. Like you'll wake up and you'll be like, all right, well, let's just make like this or
Yeah, it's
let's
just
this.
a whole load of improv.
That's completely like that's how I started. I would make a video and then I'd be like, all right, we'll move on to the next video, and it's whatever the heck my brain could come up with.
Mhm.
You have a series, Cute Quest.
Only 2 episodes.
I gotta bring this up because it's canon to Fodom and stuff like that, and I don't think that many people know about it. So
Yeah, it's kind of a little short prequel series before Camellia met Steve.
I mean, it's not. Let's be real here. It's not like it's not mind blowing. You're not going in like you're not gonna watch it and be like, whoa, look at that. Like it's just kind of a fun little side thing, which I like. I can't
I have
remember.
to get around to episode 3.
I hope you do. Everyone's been waiting.
I want to, but I just haven't.
Just do it. Write a 100-page script and make it a reality.
Like I said, it's all improv.
That's true. I was gonna, yeah, I figured it was improv too.
Yeah.
But it's just a
That's why it
fun.
was so short.
Yeah, it's just a fun little series. I totally recommend you check it out. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
I can watch
it's pretty
it,
cool.
It's not really worth it. There's like only 2 like 50-second shorts.
Yeah, they are short. I forgot how short they actually were.
They're shorter than shorts. They are shorts.
They're mini shorts.
Yeah, they're miniature shorts.
Miniatures. I can't even remember. It's been so long, but I remember that was cool because when that got announced, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty neat." But at least you actually make sets for the video. I can't. So
Yeah,
there's like grass and stuff like that.
I've been doing my best to preserve the set and not change it any, so that when I do get back to filming, it stays basically the same.
Right. That's a good idea. Where do you guys get that grass and stuff? I
Hobby
don't
Lobby.
know. Hobby. I don't think that's a thing over here. I gotta find like a replacement for that. I'll look up something similar to that because
It got Michael's.
I do. Do they sell like grass?
Yeah. It's a craft store.
Okay, I can do that because I've always wanted to make. Because literally, when I was a wee boy back in 20, I guess it must have been early 2017. I don't remember when I first started watching Thatch videos, but anyways, I always wanted to make sets like that because he would have big stone structures and like grass everywhere, and I would be like, look at that, it's awesome, and I always wanted to make something like that.
Go to all the craft stores and get whatever you can find. You think you can use it, then get it. You'll find a use for it eventually. That's been my philosophy.
That's true. I now live in a nature-filled world with grass and mountains everywhere, which is really.
You could even use natural stuff.
That's true.
Get some of it, bring it inside, let it dry out, and then keep it in different containers and such.
Oh, I never thought about that actually.
It's a natural route. That way, it'll be dry and it won't be nearly as messy, but it'll be a little crumbly.
That way, more bugs can enter my house.
Hey, the more the merrier, right?
It's crazy. There are spiders everywhere here. I will wake up in the morning and I'll just see a spider on the roof. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And they're not doing any damage. They're just tiny little spiders. They're not like, I'm not scared of them. The biggest spider I ever saw is like, he's still pretty tiny. Like, but the fact is, I'll just go out into my basement and I'll look on the roof or on the corner of the wall and there's just a spider chilling there. And they never move. They just hang out there. I'm like, okay, hi, spider. What's up? You gonna leave anytime soon?
You just got a bunch of little friends everywhere.
It's weird because
you can give them names.
I've seen like 15 spiders. I need to name all 15 of them. I'll just call them Jeff 1 to 15. So I never forget the names. But then I would
But
get
do
very
you remember
confused.
which number they are?
Exactly. I'd have to be Jeff. Are you Jeff 6 or Jeff 5? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, no, but what were you even talking about? Oh, Cute
I
Quest.
can't remember
That's
at this
right.
point.
It's Cute Quest. I
Yeah,
completely
that.
forgot. I got on a
Yeah, it
spider
just slips the
tangent.
mind.
It's okay. It's a natural part of conversation. We don't have to continue talking about spiders and Jeff's 1 to 15. But other than that, you don't post too often. Although there always is a Brick Fair video. Usually, I
Of
mean, what you
course. I
did.
try to keep that consistency at least.
So she didn't get a Brick Fair video out for last year, but
Nope.
she did combine it into a long movie, which I
Yeah.
watched, and it was very.
I had to make up for it somehow, so combined last year's footage with this year's footage and just made a movie out of it.
Brick Fair the movie,
Yeah,
and
but it has transitions and it seems to have had a pretty good
mhm.
relation with the audience.
Yeah,
People
no, I liked it.
seem to like
I basically I turned it on. It's really good. Uh, for like if you're like mocking or something, I totally recommend just
it. Yeah.
turning it on, and it's really chill and laid back, and you get a little bit of insight of how crazy Brick Fair is because there's a lot going on.
Yeah. There is definitely always so much, and it's kind of overwhelming at times.
Yeah, that's what
Especially when
Thatch
you
was.
really get into it and then you start to meet fans,
Mm,
and then you have all these questions. They ask you to do voices and
they asked you to do
sometimes do
voices?
autographs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you guys had to sign things. I remember.
a couple things, yeah. Then,
That's
of course, going around and meeting everyone else.
I can't. I've never actually heard this. People actually ask you guys to do voices.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, that's interesting. If someone asked me to do a voice, I would just be like, "Hey," like, I don't know. I
People
don't.
always ask me to do ghosty.
That makes sense. Do you do it or do you say no?
Yeah, I do it.
I'm just imagining like, nah, I'm good.
Now, I'm not like one of those stuck up people that refuses to give the voice because they're too important.
Does Thatch do Camilio?
Camille is kind of just his normal voice.
He has to. Well, Thatch is like, "Hey guys, it's me. It's me, Thatch." And then Camilio's like, "Hey everyone, it's me, Thatch. Here. It's here, Camilio here." He's got to pick up his energy for the day. I know because
Yeah,
he'll
I don't know if he's done his Camille impression.
I I don't think he
I
likes
mean, he's
doing it.
usually pretty hyped up around us, so
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
already
fair.
kind of got his Camille voice.
That's probably true. I can't. It's weird even imagining someone walking up. It's not weird for Ghosty because she's a very different character and she's a very she is a character. Like I get why people would be like, "Hey, do the Ghosty voice," but I can't really imagine people being like, "Hey, do Camilio's voice," because I'm just Thatch is like, all right. It's there's not much there. It's just interesting. I haven't really thought about that, but
Like,
yeah, those Brick Fair video or that Brick
and
Fair
then
video
I've
was
done my ghosty voice. Yeah, so we did our voices together. I don't think we were on camera, but we were doing our voices at our introductions as to each other
fun.
when we first met.
That's fun. I
Yeah.
couldn't do again. I would just be like, "Hey, it's me." Like I can't. I wouldn't be good on the spot like that. I'd be really. I think we've suggested a long time ago that doing a podcast in character would be really, really fun, but it would also be really hard.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a bit challenging
It'd be
for.
very challenging. Too bad that's never gonna happen. Anyways, but other than that, yeah, you post skits and stuff like that, and you also do. You've done a couple of drawing streams, and those are pretty fun. I was on.
I need to do another one of those sometime, just so it liven things up a bit more.
I believe I was on the first one. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
and then I wasn't able to join for the second one because I think I was camping or something.
Mm.
But they're very fun. They're very relaxing, and I want to do more like that in the future. I have a friend from back home who's just he's trying to make a comic series, and he's having well, he doesn't really know. He's just kind of lazy, and he doesn't really know what he wants to do. Because he's unemployed and stuff, but he's like, I'm gonna make a comic series, and he's got a drawing pad and everything, and he's got a very nice style. But I've been meaning to do something like that for a while, where it's just
Yeah.
like a chill drawing stream where just like, yeah, let's draw something cool or something.
Speaking of which, when are we ever going to get around to the next Hopori draws?
Oh, I don't know. When are we gonna get? Listen, the Hopori. What's that, right?
True.
It's crazy. I don't know. It's almost one of those scenarios where I sort of I resurrect. I don't want to say
it's
that.
It's just kind of riding on its name at this point.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of something that I sort of made as my own show, and I was like, hey, we can do this, and then nobody else.
It didn't happen.
No, I don't know. I made it as sort of a passion project. It's something that I wanted to do for a while, and then.
I mean, I'm still for it. That's why I asked.
It could just be something that we bring onto another channel, like my channel or your channel. It's something like that.
But then what would you call it?
Niretta Draws.
Well, that's on my channel already with the live
Niretta
streams.
Draws with Renzo in the corner. That'd be fun. But we'll have to see about that because, yeah, I don't know. The future is endless, and I've got a job now. Sweet. I'm too busy to participate in group events now.
I've got the weekends, but then I'm usually too tired from work week.
It's true. I work on weekends, which is a bad time. And also I have to go
I remember when I used to do that.
I work early in the morning too. I have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and leave. Not fun.
I'm a night person. I could not survive.
I wish. I mean, it's weird because I will like all. What am I? Think. Okay. I'm having a brain fart right now. I hate this. Right. Okay. So I'll stay up sometimes, but it's never usually too late. Like I think the latest I've ever stayed up just on my own is like 2 o'clock or something like that. I don't stay up too late often. It's only when I'm ever playing freaking Minecraft with you guys when I'll stay up till like 5 in the morning. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, that does happen.
These guys, a little backstory for those that are listening at home. We're part of a Minecraft. We have a sort of semi-Minecraft group that it's Niretta, Vanu Von Travia, and his friend. Well, I say his friend, but we're all buddies. Storm Seraph, who you may or may not know, but and also Thatch, but he doesn't really play it.
So I guess not Thatch anymore.
Well, I think when he got into it like for the first time, and then it kept happening, and he was like, guys, I won't play Minecraft anymore.
Well, also he said that he would get back to it whenever he was done with life stuff.
That's
which
true.
Is probably never going to happen. So
life is a chaotic thing, especially for Thatch, who's currently working on like 20 projects at once. But yeah, no, but Minecraft. So basically, we have these Minecraft binge sessions sometimes. It's only every now and then, usually.
I like to do it more.
Yeah, but the backstory behind that was like, hey, we could play Minecraft, and I was like, well, I haven't played Minecraft in like, I don't know, 3 years or something. Well, I guess I did it for a stream.
With the Hopori server that I created.
That's true. We did it for I think New Year's 2017 into 18, I believe. I can't remember. Yeah. But we did that, and I remember that was sort of the first time I had played Minecraft in a long time, and I was like, hey, that's kind of fun. And then recently, we got on this big. We probably stayed up till like way too early, but I just remember it was really fun playing it, and I was having such a great old time. And
but yeah, we made our new home server kind of on Ghiblicraft.
Yeah, it's
if you guys want to hop on and try and raid our stuff.
Yeah, I mean that already happened. That was fun.
Yeah, that happened a couple times. Very annoying.
We built a little society in the world, so if you ever want to see Hopori Town or whatever, you can go check it out because we have.
Trying to find it because it is out in the middle of nowhere.
It is. It is out in the middle of nowhere, and also but you'll notice it, right? There's a big dragon. There's a big dog, I think.
With hugely long legs, like
there's a long-legged dog. There's like a forest, and it's actually a really cool like sight to behold. We need to like
a statue of me.
That's true. I built it for Niretta's birthday. There's a statue of her, which is just And also, everything has faces now. If you go on the server,
Yes.
it added these really silly faces.
I've gotten into banners, and I got addicted to making banners. So there are just a bunch of banners around on the houses that
That's
make them
true.
have silly faces.
She made silly faces, and her house is covered in banners.
The
And
inside of the house is covered in banners.
we gotta like fill out that town because there's a lot there, but we totally gotta just like we gotta make like more little houses. We gotta make like a well or something, like just like make it look like a crazy
We've
village.
got a fountain.
We do. We have a fountain. We have a little bridge over a little river. That's pretty fun. So yeah, our Minecraft society has been quite polished. If you want to come find that, although it will probably take you a long time.
And please do not raid. Do not actually raid. We've gone through so much.
That happened.
Thatcher's house is kind of trashed from all the raiders.
That's true. The raiders came.
I don't think I told you this, but they actually broke a hole in his roof, and his garden up above leaked.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
All over the floor.
I saw that. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I had to patch that up.
Lord. Okay, well, yeah. So if you find it, don't raid it. Don't grief it, because it's not fun.
No.
But I think most of our stuff is claimed again, if I remember.
Yeah.
I claimed my house.
The majority of it is safe. Yeah, all my stuff is safe. My garden is safe.
Yeah, your house is claimed, but I have access to the
claim.
claim.
It is claimed.
Mm-hmm. But if you're into Minecraft, come check that out. I know that...
Maybe we can even try and do a Minecraft session where we just invite a bunch of people onto there and we all just kind of play around there.
I know one of my viewers really likes Minecraft, so maybe him.
Well, this is an invitation.
Yeah, this is a direct invitation to those who make it this far into the video. Come check out our Minecraft server.
Well, it's not technically ours, but
that's true. It's not our server.
It's where we've kind of just hung out.
It's a public server. It's called Ghibli Craft or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, we can like leave a link in the description.
Oh yeah, sure.
But it's made and owned by the guy who does the animation versus animator shorts.
Oh yeah.
Is that guy?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to come check it out, feel free. Minecraft is pretty fun. I actually had a weird like discovery recently where I sort of put off Minecraft. And I was like, it's just kind of this game that, like, I don't know, I didn't really think too much about it. I used to play it a lot as a kid. I used to have really good memories of playing with friends. But I just sort of forgot about it, and I didn't really play it. And whenever I heard that people still played Minecraft, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah, it came back.
Then it came back hardcore. And people started playing Minecraft, and it became really, like, it became bigger than it already was. And that was really weird, because it just, like, refused to die.
That's Minecraft for you.
Yeah, everyone made Minecraft videos and stuff.
It respawned.
Yeah, it did. That's good. That's a good analogy. But so yeah, it was, and then I decided to play with all these guys, and it was actually really fun. It was just genuinely like we were all like, "What are we doing?" And we kept like crafting stuff and looking for things, and it was good fun. So I totally recommend Minecraft if you haven't already played it. Like, you guys already need a recommendation. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break right here. We're about 35 minutes in. It'll be really fast for you guys. It's going to be like 2 seconds. So we will see you guys in a bit. And I'm only doing this because I need to split up the audio so the video isn't like 12 gigabytes. All right. Goodbye. And welcome back to the Renzo Show. I hope you guys enjoyed that little musical intermission. Full jazz session as per usual. We're back with Toa Niretta, the deviant artist.
Oi!
And, yeah. Oi! I wish everyone introduced themselves like, oh, welcome to this job interview. Oi! Probably get kicked out immediately. Oh, I should have done that during my job interview.
No.
That would have been funny.
But unprofessional.
Yeah, no, completely. But, so, Niretta is a Bionicle fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of it.
if that wasn't clear enough, yeah.
No. She prefers Mega Bloks.
What?
she prefers what's it called? What
Are
are
you
those
talking about here?
what are those roly robot from Mega Bloks called? The ones with the
Oh,
big
oh.
eyes. Neo shifters.
I don't even know what those are.
You don't? Okay. I know I knew a couple people that did. They were basically Mega Bloks was like, let's make our own Bionicles.
Mm. Well,
And
I did like the Halo Mega Bloks there for a while. Those were fun.
I have a story about Halo Mega Bloks, actually. I went to the store, and my friend was a huge fan of Halo, and it was his birthday, and I had to get him a gift. So I saw Mega Bloks, and I saw it was this buildable Master Chief figure,
Ooh.
and I was like, he will love this. And then I bought it for, well, I didn't buy him. I made my mom buy it for him, but because I didn't have any money as a little like 10-year-old or whatever. But so I gave it to him, and so he was like, oh, let's build it. And he poured out all the pieces on his it was like a park bench in his backyard.
Oh,
And all the green pieces got lost in the green grass.
lovely.
So he couldn't even finish the thing, and I felt like, oh, that was a waste of money.
That is why you don't build Legos outside.
It's a really bad idea. I used to play
Like
with
green
Bionicle.
Legos
Yeah, no, I used to play
in
with
the grass.
I used to play with Bionicle sets outside in my way back when years. I used to have a tree house or like a play house thing with a slide and stuff. And I used to always play with sets out there, but I used to be very rough as a kid, so I'd like toss them around and like throw them around. And I remember I had like barracks, and years later, I completely forgot it. But I saw something sticking out of the grass underneath the play structure. I was like, "What's that?" And I started digging, and it was like half of barracks. Like
Did
half
you
of the park.
bury him?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he got buried. I remember I was like, "Oh, look at all of his parts are like broken and useless anyways." And I was like, "Aw."
It's like I tried to grow a Bionicle tree.
Yeah. I took him apart. I wanted to see if he could turn into Kina, but the next evolution.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it's Bionicle evolution. They grow. Matorans get planted into the earth and then grow into Toa.
I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be stones involved.
I'm sure somebody's backstory
Shirtless.
revolves around that. I'm sure they plant Toa stones into the earth and then they become Toa and then they grow into Toa. That's the G1. That's somebody's G1 backstory.
I could see that in some alternative fan fiction.
It's something like it would just be like Toa of the Earth. That would be the story. It's actually good that you
They're
bring
all Toa of Earth.
No, yeah, that would be boring. Just the whole Toa of Earth team. They were all throwing rocks at Makuta. He's like, "Stop it!"
No, get out of here.
That's a funny visual. I want to draw a bunch of Toa throwing rocks at Makuta. Like he's a bully on the playground. Oh, I really want to make an animation now. If I ever get onto animation, I really want to make an animation of a bunch of Toa with like hats, and they're like really cool, and they're throwing rocks at Makuta.
Why hats?
Because they're cool. They're cool school, and they all have backpacks, and they're all school kids. And Makuta's like, "Stop! Don't throw that at me!" And they're all like, "You get out of here, loser!"
Oh well. Wouldn't that make them the bullies?
Yeah, they're the bullies now.
Oh.
I also, speaking of bully, I'd love to make a short of Hakan running around and like slapping people.
Oh my.
Because he's a bully.
He is, yeah.
He's the bully, and the snake, and the trigger, the tracer, the drifter. I love their names.
That was all of them.
Yeah,
Not
all
just
that makes Paraka.
Right.
I love the Paraka. They're all literally
Paraka.
the moral of the Paraka, like the Paraka in the story are all just guys that hate each other. They all hate each other and can't get anything done, and they constantly argue. Actually, that's pretty much all the Bionicle villains. They always argue and try to kill each other. Like that's the Baraki did that. The Paraka do that. Like they all.
Makuta did that.
That's true. Makuta
succeeded.
They have a leader, and then like Pterodax bullied him, and then he left or something like that. I don't know.
And then he killed off all the other Makuta.
Oh
There
yeah,
can only be one.
that's true. Makuta's kind of evil, isn't he?
Duh.
No, he's a good guy. He's the hero of the story.
Maybe in the melding universe.
Listen, I know the least about Bionicle lore, like, ever. I know, like, very specific things, but, like, if you asked me to describe, like, a side story, I would have no idea. Like,
I know a couple of side stories.
well, you're
like different dimensions.
right. I've always been interested in the Shattered Glass or whatever it's called, or I don't know.
Dark Mirror.
Right, Dark Mirror. Shattered Glass is Transformers. I get them confused, but I've always been interested in that one, but I never really knew too much about G1 lore. I kind of I knew like the basics, like, oh, they went to the island, they fought the guy, like that's pretty much it. I never knew like anything.
They went to the island, they fought the guy, they won.
That was until I starred in Bionicle Ignition 2. I wasn't starring in it, I appeared in it. But and I had to sit through 3 hours. That movie is insane. I never finished it. I think I got up to like the three. I think I got up to 3 hours, and I was like, all right, I need to turn it off.
I don't think I've even watched Bionicle Ignition.
That's fair. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it's a testament to somebody releasing like a 3 hour long movie about Bionicle lore. So good for him. Like, and I was in it, so obviously it's pretty good. But I played Mazika, so you know. I wasn't even that good. I was just like, hey, it's the Toa. Wow. It was the most plain performance ever. But oh well. We all got to start somewhere.
True. Like, I started in the...
I thought I knew what I was talking about.
The Shadowed one, he asked me to do a voice acting bit in one Action Comics playing Golly. That was my very first.
That was your first voice acting thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I think
it's the first video in the playlist that I have on my channel of all my voice acting videos that I've done voice acting jobs in.
That's good. I forgot about. I remember you've definitely told me about that before, but I forgot about it because I have poor memory. But you are quite the good voice actress.
Thank you.
And
nobody really liked me at the start.
Aw, why not?
Well, they're like, oh, this person's totally unprofessional. Like, well, it's only her first time, so...
That's true.
And it was kind of at last minute on the spot.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, the thing about voice acting is you get much better during practice. Yeah. You start, like, at first you think, you probably sound a lot, or you probably think you sound a lot like, you probably, I don't know, it feels like, this is for me, this is a personal experience. I know when I started voice acting, I thought I was like, oh man, I must sound great. And then I listen to myself in videos and I'd be like, this is bad. But like, I go back and listen to old clips of myself and I'm like, why are you saying it like that? Just be more, like, you sound bored. So I really worked.
Glad that I could find a character that people liked. Yeah.
I think the best characters that you could voice are probably more expressive, like cartoony characters, because you already have an accent, so you can work with that. You can work with the and make voices a little bit more over the top, which is good. I think that's why
Ghosty... accent in order to do that. You're saying that people just need accents in order to do that?
No. But accents help, because if you have an accent and you're trying to do another voice, it sounds kind of bizarre, but I like it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm sorry if it's coming off.
I'm just letting you go on with this and see where it leads.
You're gonna let the internet burn me for what I'm saying here. You're not stopping me.
I'm instigating.
That's okay. This is gonna end horribly, but I'm just saying. Listen, all right. I'm not. People with Irish accents can do funny voices. Okay? It's not because Irish accents are inherently funny. It's just because you could probably do a funny voice. All right. Nobody try to kill me for saying that, please. Okay, I swear I'm gonna get like deleted off the internet tomorrow. But I really hope nobody actually takes offense to that. I apologize if you're.
I don't think they will.
I doubt it. I've said much worse things on this channel, and people have been completely.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, but no, but you Ghosty's voice is really, really. It's almost. It's completely different from your regular voice. She has different inflections. She talks very like over the top.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good voice. I really like it. It's because it's very. It's almost like. I think you've said it before. It's like British almost.
It's like British.
Right.
Yeah,
But
and
not.
it's higher pitched than my normal voice.
Right. It's
Just
very
younger.
like bouncy and very like. There's a lot of energy there.
Very flamboyant, I
Right.
think would be the word.
And you talk in real life, and you're like, "Hey guys, it's me," and then Ghosty's like, "Hello everyone." And it's like, "Oh, settle down."
That was a nice impression there.
Yeah. She's like, "What's going on?" I can't. I'm obviously not a goyle, nor am I a
A goyle?
a goyle. Goyle.
I am obviously not a ghoul.
See, I'm the best. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm really good at voice acting, but I personally like just doing weird voices. Like, I can't. If you ask me to do, "Hello, I'm the general," it's like boring. But if you want me to do like wacky, like screaming guy in the corner of the room, I get, "Hey, what's going on?" Like, it's just fun.
You know, I can actually do a lot of weird voices too, but nobody ever asks me to do voice roles like that.
You know why though?
They always just want girl
Right.
actors. They don't want like,
Yes.
oh, what weird voices do you make?
I think the weirdest voice that you've probably ever done for anything was probably the Gamatoran from Fodom. But that was also
just me using my squee voice, but
Right.
in talking.
Was that not pitched? Was that just your regular voice?
That was just my regular voice.
Holy mackerel! I forgot. Like, it sounds like it's pitched high.
It is
That,
a high
that
pitch.
was fun though. But you know why you never get asked to do weird voices?
Tell me.
I will tell you. It's because it's because Bionicle people who work on videos usually don't have access to female voice actresses. So the moment
They just want the straight up female voice. They don't want no voices.
Exactly. And I'm guilty. I'm completely guilty of this too.
Yes, you are.
Yes, because listen. It's because I used my brother to voice Golly for freaking 3 years now in a row, and it's become part of the character now. I don't want to change it because I think it's just funny at this point. But if I had access to a female voice actress, of course I'm gonna ask them because, like, I don't. It's just But that's unfortunately the thing. But I will totally consider you for more weird voices down the line because you can do weird voices.
Yay!
And also because every other voice actress I ask is always busy. So.
Oh, okay.
True. It's true. Not to devalue you, but you've got good silly voices, which is good.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I think a voice actor can do. If a voice actor can do a voice that sounds nothing like the actor, then that's great. Like,
oh yeah, you should have heard me in the haunted house.
boy, I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
Greta runs like haunted houses in her free time every day. Wait, that's just for Halloween.
Just last year.
Yeah.
It's just a seasonal job on the side.
That's cool. You didn't do this year though.
No, I didn't. It was it was just a little too much this year.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, Halloween this year for me, I've already talked about this a million times because I like to complain about things, but Halloween wasn't really anything for me. It was just like working all month, and I was like, oh yeah, it's Halloween.
That's how it is for the normal working class.
Yeah, now I'm used to it. Now I'm like, oh, life is kind of boring now.
Yeah, it's called adulthood.
Oh. Well, I'm hoping. Well, the thing that I just like I had to whip out. Well, Thatch was basically immediately he pitched. He was like, all right, well let's put out a Renzo trailer on Halloween. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just do that. That was sort of the big drive. So we were like, okay, we got to get this trailer done. And then he got it done like 2 days before Halloween, and I was like, all right, love it. Let's put it out. And that was sort of the biggest surprise going into Halloween because I knew I wanted to hype people up with a trailer that came completely out of nowhere and no one would expect it. Like, It's just like what if Thatch released a friggin' Fodham trailer for Christmas 3 on Halloween? Like, I don't think anyone would expect that. I was almost expecting him to do that. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really funny if he just said, like, hey, here's a trailer. But I don't think he even has enough footage to show off yet. All right, but yeah, so Halloween was dumb, but whatever, I don't care. But we were on quite a tangent. What were we? Oh yeah, voice acting. But so yeah, I remember I was like, all right, can you voice act in a thing, please? And you're like, all right, I guess you agreed for some reason. Turn that down. What was it? I remember. I think I started asking you because you were voice acting in COD at the time, and I was like, well, I could ask her to voice act in my series too.
I think I played a cashier, maybe.
Yes, that was the first.
No, it was a waitress.
It was a waitress. It was a cashier, waitress, whatever. No,
it was the cashier was.
It's not even on the playlist. Makes me
sorry.
Sad. That's fine. I don't expect you to remember which video it was.
No, wait. It should have been because I played Ghosty in that same episode.
No, it was the episode before.
It was something else. Ah, my memory's all kerfuffled.
It's okay. There was you played a cashier in Renzo episode 11, and then you played Ghosty.
Wait, that's right.
Well, the Ghosty was the Ghosty from that clip was just the clip that was already Thatch's clip from. This is getting confusing.
But I still voiced it.
That's true. I still put you in the credits as Ghosty, even though I just stole that clip from Thatch. Granted, he made it for Renzo. He even said that he was going to make it for Renzo, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at the playlist right now. I see what you are talking about. But I can't play it. I'm not going to play audio and stuff like that. But you guys can check it out if you want. But Niretta's... I'm surprised you're actually not in that many things aside from, like, Hapori videos.
Yeah, I've been asked for
oh yeah,
other jobs here and there, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know, like,
not comfortable with it.
I'm not comfortable voice acting for people I don't know.
That's
the thing.
Fair. Especially
I'm sorry to all you who have asked me to voice act for you, but I don't know you.
That's completely fair. Yeah, I can. It was weird at first. There was a period of time where I was like, I want to voice act in everything because Otto starred in this Transformers video, and I was like, ooh, I can do that too. But I started getting more involved with like Bionicle projects every now and then, and I was happy to contribute because I do like voice acting sometimes. If it's a character that I like, if it's not a character that I don't like, then I usually forget about it. Because I voice act in a couple smaller YouTube series that I actually personally enjoy. The thing is, I only really like voicing acting in things that I enjoy, because if I don't enjoy what I'm working on, then it kind of just, it feels like, why am I involved in this? There's a couple things where I've been in things that I don't like, but there are things that I'm working on right now where I'm involved, and I'm actually happy with that. But I guess it's good that the Hapori sort of had this pre-established, like, we have this pre-established, like, I don't know, base to work from. So we can be like, hey, you want to do this? And we can all contact each other pretty easily. And we're all familiar with each other pretty much. So it's not that inconvenient to be like, hey, do you want to voice this character? Or, hey, do you want to do this?
Right.
Yeah, I can agree to some extent. But, yeah, it's just, it is interesting going back and looking. You are in mostly Fodham. I think people mostly know you for either being the artist or for voicing Ghosty at this point. I think that's pretty much. I mean, it's probably a 50-50 split. But you do have a lot of people who know you specifically from DeviantArt before Hapori stuff, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool having that, like, pre-established, like, fan base almost.
Yeah, quoting somebody, I forget who it was, but they said that I have connections with, like, everyone.
It seems like it. I'll bring up people that I talk
like
to.
It too, yeah.
It seems I bring up somebody that I talked to like once, and you're like, oh yeah, I used to be good friends with him. I was like, okay. It's funny. It's because I guess the DeviantArt community, I guess Bionicle on DeviantArt is actually pretty big. I never really considered that. It's this whole like subsection of like art and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Because I guess DeviantArt is like the biggest platform for art, I feel.
It is. It's the largest online gallery, as they so put it.
That's true. Yeah. I've tried to get into DeviantArt. I don't know what it is. I think the layout kind of bothers me. I don't know why. It
You
just
just updated it.
yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me to get into. It's really hard for me to like conveniently post art there. So I usually just it's probably because I'm more used to something like Instagram, so I just post all my art on Instagram. But not to diss DeviantArt because I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about DeviantArt. Um, it seems very nice. It's very well defined, and there's a lot of cool stuff on there. You just gotta
Just
look for people.
don't dive too deep.
That's right. Don't do it, kids.
It's got that reputation.
Your sanity's on the line. That's true. DeviantArt is a double-edged sword. It's got a nice reputation, and then it's got a bad reputation.
Yeah, you don't want to see the bad rep.
No. Kids, do yourself a favor.
It's got the rep that Tumblr used to have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot that Tumblr was like that site
where they crack down on stuff.
That's true, Tumblr, and I know a lot of artists were actually really mad about that. But yeah, people were mad about that, so they had to move to other places. But I got DeviantArt's there, but just don't do it, kids.
Yeah, it's definitely not for kids.
Not for the young little boys and girls who watch my videos. Actually, that's not true because I learned that the majority of my audience is 18 to 24-year-olds, apparently.
As the analysis shows.
Yes, analytics.
Analysis, basically.
If you want to use fancy words. No, but actually, legitimately though, I don't even believe that because anyone can fake their age on YouTube. I'm pretty sure my age on YouTube is listed as like 24 or something. Or probably not even 20, like 30. Because I remember back then when I used to sign up for things on websites, I used to be like, I was born in 1955.
Oh, yeah, because of age restrictions.
Yeah, it's because because you couldn't have a Facebook account if you were under 13, I think. So I remember.
I was 11 when I first got mine. Well, my old one anyway. And
did you lie?
I definitely had to fake my age.
Yeah. It's because it's so easy. They don't really crack down on it. You can just be like, you can just lie about your age. So.
Yeah, I think some lady ratted me out though, so I had to delete it and created a new one when I was 13. But I still have that one. It still exists because I did not get rid of it.
Yeah, I haven't used Facebook in like years. It's just one of those websites that I consider for old people. And I never use.
Oh, really? I'm an old person?
No.
Because I have one currently.
Use Facebook nowadays.
A lot.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just the thing that like all my family, my old family uses. I don't know. I don't hear. Yeah, they're all old except whatever. I can make fun of Facebook all I want. You know what? I hate Facebook. Facebook sucks.
Ooh.
No, I used to like
it. Ditch them now. Go.
Oh Lord, no! But I remember there was this period of time where I was like, I'm gonna use Facebook again, and then I posted a picture of myself, and I said a bad word, and my grandma was like, "How dare you use language on Facebook?" And I was like, "All right, well, I'm never gonna use Facebook ever again."
There are plenty of people that use language on Facebook.
No, I know. My grandma was just like she was not happy with it. And I felt really embarrassed. I was like, all right, well, no point. Because I was trying to advertise it towards my friends. So I was like, look at me. I'm so cool and edgy and hip. And my grandma was like, don't do that. And I was like, all right.
That's why a lot of people don't friend their family.
I completely understand that now. But I haven't used Facebook in like 5 years. So I'm not breaking that streak.
That's quite a while.
It is. It's because it's the same thing with Minecraft. I just forget about things and I never use them again. Like I have a Tumblr account. Like
really?
Yeah. I have a Biorama blog on Tumblr where I kept everyone into the updates of when I was working on Biorama. That was really funny. There's a lot of old posts and pictures and lies that I told on that thing. Because when you're making a series and you have no sort of direction, you're just like, look at what I'll do eventually one day, and then it never happens, and everyone is like, oh, whatever happened to that?
Right.
But I swear I have an account for like everything. I have a Tumblr account. I've had multiple Twitter accounts. I use Twitter quite frequently nowadays because it's just to see like news. News gets put out really fast on Twitter, so I'm immediately like, ooh. That's how immediately when everyone was like, is Hero Factory 2 real? I immediately checked Twitter. I was like, no, it's not real, you fools.
I'm fooled. I thought this was real.
You were fooled.
Yeah.
Everyone else was too. It's okay. People are. It was funny. I just remember seeing that and being like, there's no way that's real. Why would Lego do that? Why would Lego?
Yeah, some part of me was like, this isn't happening, but I'm just like, yeah, it's totally real.
It's wishful thinking. You want to be like, oh, maybe.
More CCBS.
It's
Give
like
us
that's
parts.
true. CCBS had a very sad end, and I feel bad.
No, it was kind of more just, give us more parts.
That's absolutely like the only reason I don't even. If Bionicle G3 got announced, I would be.
Please no. It got ruined the second time already.
I know,
That's
but I
my
would be more
opinion.
excited.
You're not going to change it.
I would be less excited that Bionicle's coming back, and just more excited that more parts. That's pretty much it. Like,
yeah, that would be me at that point.
It's just because we're getting to this era where like. What ended up happening is that Bionicle got canceled, and everyone was like, "Oh, the legend," and everyone was like sad about it, and they wanted Bionicle to come back, and it did come back, and then Lego shot it in the leg, and then it like limped on to the outhouse.
Not just the leg; it shot its whole lower half off. It was crawling.
He was crawling. He was crawling, and then fell off a cliff.
Basically.
And then
had a Wile E. Coyote moment.
People have really bad tastes about G2, and I completely agree. I have good memories of G2. It's where I met a lot of...
What good memories?
Listen. If it weren't for G2, I wouldn't have met, like, any of you guys, so...
Okay, fair enough.
Who is calling me? Rip off, brother.
No, I can't see on your side.
That's okay. My brother started calling me like a dummy. Editor, me, in the future, put an image of Cam looking silly in the here. Like a big doofus.
In the here?
In the here, right here. In the now. Right above the image of a cross. But anyways, I have good memories of Bionicle G2 because, listen, hear me out. I met a lot of my friends, and also because I always bought all the sets immediately, and I actually quite like the G2 sets. So I have good memories of that, but overall the theme is totally like it's pretty sad, and it was hard to. It didn't feel like a grand return in retrospect. It feels like they propped up the body of something that's been
poorly written fan fiction. How about that?
There you go. It's like something you find on DeviantArt. Yeah, that's right, DeviantArt fans. I made a call out post.
That's fine. I can relate.
Have you called out DeviantArt before?
No, but I've had such quality.
You've had quarrels in the past with other deviants?
Well, I can't deny that.
Yeah.
There are some people who like to fight.
Listen, artists, I feel so bad because artists don't give enough credit, or artists aren't given enough credit for what they have to put up with sometimes. Like, I swear. There's people, I've already talked about this before, but like I feel like the whole commission, not just commission, but like free art is something that a lot of people just be like, a lot of people take that for granted. Like a lot of people are just like, I want free art. You're an artist, your time means nothing to me. And good art takes a lot, no matter what, it really takes a lot of time to work on. And if you're like, do this for me, you should expect some sort of form of like payments, unless you are completely fine with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Like if you do requests.
Right, requests. That's completely commissions. It's just you gotta be respectful of artists because they put a lot of time, personal time, and it's ridiculous how many people just are completely like It's ridiculous how many people just neglect artists. It's insane.
I mean, you've heard the starving artist trope
Yeah.
thing going. My parents used that against me for when I wanted to go into art.
Yeah. Oh, that was their
Like, I
big
wanted to
defense.
do that for a living, but they were
Yeah.
just like, oh, starving artist, you'll never make it.
Aw, that's sad. It is somewhat true that art is a
Just to
really
get a
hard.
real job.
Art is. I mean, yeah, it's good that you do have a real job, like not
Yeah,
a real job, but I don't like
it's
to
a
say that
job.
art is an art. Doing art is not a real job, but it pays. Like you, it's hard to get like a solid foundation.
Hmm.
So it is very good to have a job on the side. But you don't. No, no, no. Never mind. I forgot. You don't make money. You haven't really made money off art, right?
No.
But I'm
Well,
gonna start.
actually, my first and only commission was for one of the people from the haunted house where I drew them as
Oh,
a character.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've got pictures that I did of them.
Mm. Yeah, but
I only got paid for one of them, of the three.
nice. But art totally deserves to be, especially I think it's the amount of time you put into a project. Like if you work on a project for a long enough time, I think the money adds up. I think that's
Oh, yeah.
completely fine. Like if you put a month into a project, I think it should be a high amount. And of course, this depends on the art. If you're making like a full like 3D render of something, then that's going to be more expensive than like a black and
Oh,
white
yeah.
doodle. I'm probably preaching to the choir a bit here. I probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know the ins and out of the industry, but I've seen quite a lot of people who just completely get neglected by art and stuff. But you are a very good artist, Noretta, and I don't want people to be like, ugh, I want free drawings, and you owe that to me, because I feel like it's gonna happen eventually. And I feel like when it does happen, you just need to be like, go away. Don't don't do that. Cuz it happens. I feel it just probably happens to every artist.
Eventually,
Mm.
but not quite yet.
Okay. Well, that's good. How long we've been recording for? Like an hour or so? That's pretty good.
Um,
30 minutes
about
or
an
so.
hour?
Yeah, a little bit more. A little over an hour. We can go for a little bit longer if you want.
That's fine.
Okay. Uh let's do a couple little questions, all right? Because I feel like people might not fully know yet the
Okay,
full.
we've done a couple on and off, but all right.
All right, we're gonna continue, all right?
Yeah,
You're a Halo fan, right?
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that's
a
not a question.
casual player of it.
Okay, you know more than I know. Okay,
Really.
you're telling me about the freaking. I don't even know anything. I listen. I know nothing about Halo. I know Master Chief. I know Cortana. I know what a grunt is, and that's pretty much it.
What
Other than
about
that,
Elite?
that's all I know. Like I don't know anything about Halo.
Not even Laser Sword?
Oh, I know that. That's right. I
Ah,
know that.
ah,
Listen, I
you
only
know.
mostly know that because of Fodham though, and that's sad.
Oh, well,
Fodham
something.
introduced my love for laser swords, but yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I used to be an Xbox guy. Like I have an Xbox 360, but I've just never gotten into Halo for whatever reason. Probably because I don't know. I'm not a big shooter guy or anything like that. But I don't. That's just something cool. I think people should have know. Like that's not really a question. That has nothing to do with what I was talking about. But I'm all over the place. I should have actually wrote a couple things down to talk about because I'm lazy. But listen, it's been a while since I've recorded one of these. I wasn't sure how I was gonna go about this, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm making excuses. You guys can cancel me on Twitter if you want.
Just on Twitter?
I swear I'm gonna get called out for really something really stupid one day. Like someone's gonna point out that I said something like really silly, and then
I
people
don't
are.
know. I've been calling you out quite a bit.
That's
Just
true.
in
Okay, guys,
this.
I'm gonna delete my channel after this video releases.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Noretta's basically just completely throwing me under the bus here. completely.
I'm sorry, it's just my personality. I quip.
She likes to ruin people from
I
underneath.
like to throw out quips. I'm sorry.
She likes to destroy people's careers in one foul swoop.
No.
I can't make videos anymore because Niretta made
What
made fun of me on a podcast thing.
Ah.
That's a good sound. Ah. This is what it's gonna become now. Just alright. This is Chewbacca?
Yeah.
My dad can do a
Name
really
the
good
Wookiee out, man.
My dad can do a really good Chewbacca. I went to go see Force Awakens and he was like, oh! See, everyone does that, but like he goes like, oh, oh. I love Chewbacca. He's great.
Yeah.
Wait, editor, put a picture of Chewbacca in the chat. Thanks. I'm giving myself more work to do. I can't just upload the file now anymore. I need to like throw in pictures of Chewbacca and stuff.
Sorry, I'm making it more entertaining.
It's true. Everyone who's looking at the screen who probably shouldn't be looking at the screen, because I feel bad if you just stare at the screen for an hour. Like,
just throw up photos of everything we talk about.
There will be. I'm gonna throw a couple photos in. There's one of my brother being a goober. There's one of Chewbacca. There's one of, I don't know, art from DeviantArt probably.
There's 2 pictures.
Yeah. Two characters on screen. Probably some pictures of Ghosty. Also, Reddit drew this really cool drawing of Ghosty. Everyone look at it right now.
Oh.
This picture on screen right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna be some random picture from like a million years ago. No, she drew this real cool Ghosty.
Who?
Real cool Ghosty, and I said, all right, well, I'm gonna draw my own Ghosty, and I don't think it's that good, but that's okay. There it is.
Just do a comparison right there.
Yeah, there's a comparison. Flash that on screen for a millisecond. Thanks, Rodger. My editor, Rodger.
Hi, Rodger.
Hello. I am editing the video.
Doing a good job. Proud of you.
Thank you. I will put in extra.
I want to hire a little editor named Rodger who just sits at a computer all day and goes, hello. How's the video coming along?
Why not? Why not just make that a gimmick?
Hey, Rodger, how's the video going?
It's going very good.
Like, you could just be part of the Renzo Show.
That's true. Okay, Rodger.
It adds something to it.
Rodger, edit in a footage of you editing this video.
You could just be part of the Renzo Show.
That's true. Okay, Rodger.
It adds something to it.
Rodger,
Yes.
edit in a footage of you editing this video.
Yes, sir. I will do that. Thank you, sir. Please feed me socks.
It's just like you with glasses sitting in a corner hunched over a laptop, and then you just look up and wave.
He's always sitting on the ground, so you can never really fully see his head. Like, you can only see his head like poking out from under the bed. So he's like, "Hello." He's got a little fedora on.
He's got a little editing cave under your bed.
Editing. I have an editor under my bed that I just call in, and you're like, "Can you edit this video? I gotta go to work today."
Yeah.
That would actually be really useful, but I don't believe in slavery, so.
Well, it's not slavery if he lives down there.
That's true. If he's my like sibling, basically, so he just like
like your roommate.
Yeah, except he doesn't pay rent, and I don't give him food. He just lives under the bed. Well, then
he's a moocher roommate that does free labor for food.
Free labor for I don't give him food.
Okay, for the crumbs of your bed.
Rodger doesn't listen. Rodger does not come out of the bed until I get home. Rodger lives under the bed until I get home, and then I say, edit the video of me making the mock review, and he says, okay, I've got
maybe he just hunts and eats dust bunnies, you know?
That's gross. That's like
but
literally...
they're bunnies.
That's zero substance.
They're bunnies, so technically.
Legitimately, I have a funny story about dust bunnies, real quick. When I was a kid, my mom used to say dust bunnies, and I used to be like, what's a dust bunny? And then she pulled a bunch of stuff under her bed, and I saw a bunch of dust. And because of the way like the wind in the room, because the window was open, it was moving. The dust bunny like moved, and I remember thinking, oh, it's alive. And I thought that they were real bunnies or something. Like they were just bunnies made out of dust. And I remember being like, they're moving.
You're using your Rodger voice.
Hello, it's me. The dust bunnies, I will eat them.
Why is Rodger this weirdo who lives under my bed and eats dust bunnies?
I don't know, but I love
He's
it.
the best Renzo Mock character. I gotta put him in Renzo.
Oh, yes.
He lives in Renzo's house and eats dust bunnies.
Maybe he just lived in a ship and they never knew he was there.
That's actually a joke I was gonna do. That there was just some alien living in their ship who's just like, hey, it's me. And they're like, who are you?
The dust bunnies, that's why it's so clean.
That's a great idea. Okay, guys, in 20 years from now, when you see the Renzo cartoon series and you see a little Rodger running around eating dust bunnies, you'll know the backstory. It'll say in the credits of that episode.
Inspiration.
Yeah, it'll say in the credits of that episode, inspiration by Toa Niretta on DeviantArt.
Hey.
She created a brand new character. Rodger the dust bunny. Rodger the dust bunny eating editor.
What can I say? Improv be my thing.
That's great. Okay, let's do an improv right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Wait, what? How do we start? Let's tell a story.
About improv.
Wait,
you
okay.
just gotta jump into it.
Here's the improv. Let's tell a story with each. We can only use one word at a time.
Oh, like on Good Mythical Morning where they do the 10-word stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
fun.
is gonna be awful. All right, so I'll start. One
Day.
in
The.
valley.
A.
Boy.
Went.
To
His.
house.
And.
Bought
A.
boat.
Which.
Became
A.
dragon.
The end.
No, you're supposed to say the and then I say end. That was the worst thing ever.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
one day a boy went to his house in the valley and bought a boat and became a dragon. I think that's pretty cool.
Any sense? Why would that make? I'm so sorry. People are like, this is baby stuff. Like,
Nah. Two 40-year-old dudes do this for a living, so I think we're good.
Are they 40?
Yeah, they're in their 40s.
I didn't even know they were in their 40s.
Yeah.
I thought they were like in their 20s or something.
Have you seen Link's hair? It's great.
Oh, I have. Oh, that's sad. I don't watch them. I'm sorry.
At least you knew who I was talking about.
I know. Well, I know who they are. I haven't seen a video of theirs in like probably 5 years. Like everything. I haven't been on Tumblr in 5 years. I haven't watched Rhett and Link in 5 years. Oh,
Times, man.
Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. That was so dumb.
That was fun.
It was fun. Somebody making it. All right. Well, I think that's all we need to do.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good way to end it off.
All right. Well, I wanna say thank you, Niretta, for joining me on this one. This has been a long time coming.
Yeah, I've been waiting forever.
I know it's been and hopefully, well, I plan to do way more of these. I'm sort of doing basic introduction ones where I'm just like, here is Toa Koto, here is Toa Niretta. But I'll eventually get to the point where we're just like recording with a couple different people and we're just like talking about stories or whatever. That's sort of the direction, for those who don't know, where I want to take this series, more like a traditional podcast, because I like talking with you guys and I like sharing life stories or whatever. So maybe if I go to Brick Fair next year, we can do a Brick Fair special and we can talk about how crazy Brick Fair might be, but I might not go, so we'll see. Or you guys can be on the Brick Fair episode and I'll just sit there and be like, oh, you guys are talking about Brick Fair.
Well, we won't have a replacement for you this year.
That's true. Storm won't be going. So he can't steal my identity like he did this year. But
past couple times.
That was evil. I got so mad when I saw that message that you guys put on top of the Stranger Things set. My face was red.
Oh yeah, when we just that was actually me. Like when Catch and Storm and that was all of us. We wrote Renzo and then held it up.
I didn't stream because I knew that if I streamed, you guys would all come on stream and bully me. Like you did last year. No, yes. I was building a dragon, and you all came on stream and started bullying me, and
Yeah, we were on our way to the Lego store, and we saw you streaming, so we
my
just
favorite part.
entered the stream chat while we were on the way there.
That's my favorite part of Okoto's video is just seeing all you guys like on your phones pranking me. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching this episode of the Renzo Show. I'll try to get this out in a timely fashion, but I have work and stuff. I'm a little busy, but hopefully it'll come out soon. But again, thank you all very much for watching. Au revoir.
Were you not entertained?
Yeah, I hope you got a chuckle out of this, and if you didn't, no refunds.
You were very hardcore.
It got kind of extreme by the end there. We were doing the one-word rhymes.
They weren't rhymes, just one-word story. Well,
that's
one
right, rhymes. Sorry,
story or whatever.
Rhymes are fun.
They are.
But I can't do them, so. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you all in 70 years from now when episode next one comes out.
Like and subscribe!
Like and subscribe to Toa Niretta.
And Renzo.
Don't do that. Unsubscribe from Renzo.
I'm sorry. Subscribe to Resno.
Yeah,
my bad.
Subscribe to Renzo Gaming. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.